Welcome students. I welcome you once again to our online session of General Science. I hope so that you all have enjoyed our first semester online examination and I know that you all have done very well. So let's begin with our second term topics. So today we are going to start with a new topic. So before starting with the new topic, I would like to ask you one question. Can you tell me that student, which are the three states of the water? I know you all know na there are total three states of the matter. So may I know which are the three states of the matter? Yes, your guesses are absolutely right. There are basically three states of the matter: solid, gaseous and the liquid. Solid state, gaseous state and the liquid state. These are the three states of the matter which exist in the nature. Am I right? Exactly in the same manner, student, there are many of these substances which are found around us. Okay, few of the substances they are in the solid state, few substances are in the liquid state and few substances are there in the gaseous state. Am I right? So like these images, there are many of the substances which we see around us. They are in the solid state, liquid state and the gaseous state. Exactly in the same manner, today we are going to learn about the properties of these substances and properties of these substances in detail in lesson number 5. And the lesson number 5 which we are going to learn, that is substances in the surrounding, their states and the properties. So this is the new topic which we are going to learn. Okay, so before starting with the new lesson over here, we are going to perform one experiment over here. So what is that experiment? Let's see that over here. So to learn the properties of the states of the matter, what we are going to do here, so let's take a bowl. In that bowl we are going to add a pieces of the wax. So like this image, as you can see that there is one bowl. Okay, so in that bowl we have added pieces of the wax. Okay, so in this bowl we have added the pieces of the wax. Now what we are going to do next? Now we are going to heat this. We are going to heat the pieces of the wax either by using the candle or either by using the spirit lamp. If candle is available, we can use the candle. If spirit is available, we can use the spirit. Anything is fine for that. Okay, so like this, you can see that here we have used the spirit lamp. What we are doing here in this condition, we are continuously heating the pieces of the wax, isn't it? Now student, observe these changes very carefully. Our wax, initially it was in the solid state. When we are heating this wax continuously, may I know that what changes will you notice? There might be certain changes we will notice when we continuously heat that piece of the waxes. So what did it get converted into? May I know that? Yes, your guess is absolutely right. When we heat the pieces of the wax continuously, the wax gets melted. The wax gets melted and the melted wax, it is in the liquid condition. The melted wax, it is in which condition? Liquid condition. So initially the wax was in the solid state. Initially the wax was in the solid state. But when we provided heat to the solid state, when we provided heat to the solid state, that solid state got converted into the liquid state. Am I right? Now, suppose if we keep the liquid wax bowl, if we keep the liquid wax bowl in cold water or in the refrigerator, if we keep liquid wax bowl either in the refrigerator or either in the cold water, what will happen? Can you tell me that when we will cool down that liquid wax? Yes, when we will cool down that liquid wax, by that time the liquid wax will get converted into the solid state. That means we can say that when liquid is provided with the cold temperature, when liquid is provided with the cold temperature, that liquid got converted into the solid state. Am I right? So what we have done here so far, we took a pieces of the wax. When we heated that time solid state got converted into the liquid state. And this liquid wax, when we provided it to the cold temperature, that liquid wax got again solidified. Am I right? So that means what we have learned that over here, solid things on heating gets converted into the liquid thing, and liquid thing on heating they again convert it into the gaseous format. Am I right? Exactly in the same manner, if we cool the gaseous substances, if we cool down the gaseous substances, the gaseous substance will convert back to the liquid state. And when we cool down the liquid substances, this liquid substances, they will again back convert into the solid state. So this changes solid to liquid, liquid to gas, gas to liquid, liquid to solid. So these are the changes. They are called as what? Changes of these states. They are called as what? Changes of these states. So what is the definition of the changes of the state? When a substance changes from one state to the another state. I repeat once again. When a substance changes from one state to the another state, the process is called change of the state of the substance. Is that clear? So students, over here I have given you the list of the substances like spirit, camphor, petrol, ghee, coconut oil and the naphthalene balls. Okay, so now keep these examples in the mind. Now I am going to ask you certain questions. You have to answer me which of the following this will suit under that particular question. Okay, so now I am going to ask you the one question. So now tell me student, which one freezes in the winter? I told you spirit, camphor, petrol, ghee and coconut oil. Out of these, which one freezes in the winter season? Can you tell me that? Yes, your guess is absolutely right. You must have seen that ghee or coconut oil. Ghee or coconut oil, they freezes in the winter season. Okay. Now, next question I want to ask you that over here. Which solid directly changes into the gaseous state? Like at home, there are certain solid state which we keep at our home and that directly convert into the gaseous state. So what are the steps? You must have kept it open and after exposure to the air, they directly get converted into the gaseous state. May I know that? Yes, here you can see that naphthalene ball and the camphor. Okay, naphthalene ball and camphor, they are in the solid state. Am I right? This is naphthalene ball. This is naphthalene ball and this is camphor. Okay, so naphthalene ball and camphor, they are in the solid state. But these naphthalene ball and camphor, if we keep them in open space for a longer period or for few weeks, they will disappear. Why they will disappear? Because these camphor and naphthalene ball, as they are in the solid state, they will directly convert into the gaseous state. So because of the evaporation of these solid substances, they will get disappear. That means I can say that camphor and the naphthalene ball directly changes into the gaseous state. Is that clear, guys? One more thing I would like to ask you here, last one. Which liquid you have seen changes into a vapor? So you must have seen that there are certain liquid, if they spill or if we kept open, they directly convert into the gaseous format without even heating. Okay, so may I know which are the liquid thing who directly convert into the gaseous format? Yes, you must have heard about spirit and the petrol. So you must have seen that spirit and petrol etc. we have to keep it closed. If we keep the spirit and if we keep the petrol open for longer time, they will disappear. So we know that the spirit and petrol, they are in the liquid state. But if we keep them open for longer time, they will directly convert into the gaseous state. So here in this case, gaseous substances directly converted into the gaseous liquid substances directly converted into the gaseous substances. So students, what do we learn from all these examples? May I know that? So from these examples, we have learned that the state of a substances changes if it is heated or cooled. Okay. Every substances in our surrounding is found in either solid, liquid or gaseous state. Okay, and what else we have learned today? We have again learned that the definition of changes of the states of the substances. So what is the definition? When a substance changes from one state to the another state, this process is called as what? Changes of the states of the substances. And what else we have learned today? We have learned that when solid is heated, solid gets converted into the liquid. When liquid is heated, liquid gets converted into the gaseous state, and vice versa if we cool down the gas. If we cool down the gas, then gaseous state gets converted into the liquid state, and the liquid state, after cooling down, the liquid gets converted into the solid state. So here in this case, solid conversion into the liquid, liquid conversion into the gaseous state, gas into the liquid, and liquid into the solid. So there are changes of these states. So this is called as what? Change of the state of the substances. Is that clear? So I hope so, students, whatever we have learned today, you must have understood that. So the next part of this topic we will continue in the next session. Bye bye, take care.